Hello, Centurions. My name is Meredith.
And I'm Jonathan.
And welcome to the first installment of Beyond the Scoop.
A new bi-weekly podcast series that will take place every 2 weeks.
You're probably wondering why we have this podcast. Well, we're wondering the same thing.
Just kidding. Well, this podcast is put together by the video production arm of the Inside Scoop. In other words, we're the third period Inside Scoop class. Having our class after the daily Inside Scoop broadcast made it impossible for us to be part of the live broadcast. So we thought, what else would Centurions want to see?
We thought that these podcasts could be used as a way to show Century students stories that are too long for the Inside Scoop to cover. We want to provide our viewers with more information, more details, and more fun.
For those of you who didn't see how you got to this podcast, here's what you're going to need to know. Go to the website, theinsidescoop.tv. Below the latest Inside Scoop broadcast, you'll see a link that will lead you to this latest Beyond the Scoop podcast.
So let's get the ball rolling with our first story. Here's Genesis Peña and Belinda de Jesus to give you all the full 411 about our very own drama club. That's information for all you hip kids. You used to be able to dial 411 on your landline phone to get phone numbers and other information. But I digress. Here's Belinda de Jesus and Genesis Peña to tell you what's going on with Drama Club.
Hi, my name is Genesis.
My name is Belinda.
And today we'll be talking about
the Drama Club. Drama Club is a fun, open environment where you could perform, but not all the people who join drama perform. Some help out by building the set and soundboard and everything. During the first 2 semesters, they have 2 shows, and in between those 2 shows, they have a talent show. They also have a scary maze that they do during the week of Halloween. It takes drama about a month and a half to rehearse a play and have a good finished product, but overall, they do a great job. Drama can also help you get rid of your stage fright or anxiety. And if you are not sure if you want to join drama, you should because it's a good opportunity and you can make friends.
Hi, I'm here with
Haley,
Miguel,
Juan.
So, how do you guys like being in drama?
It's fun since we get to do a lot of shows, and 6th period I feel like it does more stuff usually.
it can help you meet new people, be more open.
It's more like, for me, it's creating a friends, a family you have for throughout the whole next 2-4 years.
Do you guys recommend being in drama for people that aren't sure enough to join?
Yes, because even if you're stage fright, you can do like the technical work, which is all behind the scenes, so nobody gets to see your face.
Definitely. I mean, it helped him.
What does that mean?
Both of us.
I mean, if you're nervous and when you do the shows, you aren't yourself, you're someone else.
How do you prepare before any performances?
Honestly, you just have to relax and, I don't know, have a conversation with a friend. There's nothing you really need to do.
I just scream until I go unconscious for a bit.
I mean, for me and my friends, when we're practicing for our play, we do karaoke, we dance, goof around, and to release all the stress we're having and feel relieved when we do the show.
We also
and
play
have
games
fun.
a bit.
Thank you.
so how much time does it take you guys to rehearse a play?
About a month and a half, I want to say.
Couple weeks to a month.
About a month and a half to get ready, prepared, and, have a fully finished product of the play.
What do you do in drama?
We basically plan for all the major events that the school's going to have revolving the theater.
Have fun, prep ourselves for the show or anything.
We create ideas for shows we're going to do, like if it's going to be a comedy, dramatic, or something else, and enjoy each other's company while we do it.
What do you like about drama?
You don't really have to worry about rules or like following someone's expectations. You just kind of have to do your best and have fun.
No matter what, you won't really be hated if you don't do so good.
I mean, what I like about it is like the friends, and you're not yourself when you're doing the show. You're someone else completely different. You're like someone different, and then when show's done, you're just back to your normal self.
What made you join drama?
Friends.
I wanted to get over my anxiety.
I would say because I've been playing music a lot for my years, and I want to try something new, so drama was the next best thing.
Wow, that sounds interesting. And you should join, especially if you feel shy and want to meet new people. If you're interested in joining their club, you can let Ms. Shepard know in 5205.
On another note, we have another video for you guys by Angelique Muñoz. But before that, did you know my friend Evelyn tells me that the state with the most tennis players is Tennessee?
Anyways, enough of that. On to the video.
Hi, I'm Angelique Muñoz, and I'm going to interview some of the varsity girls tennis team. They are going to tell you some more about the tennis team and how they feel about it. I'm here with Dulce and Jessica, which is our number one doubles from the varsity team.
And I'm here to ask them questions on what they like about tennis.
I enjoy tennis because it's very individual, even though I do have a partner. It's a lot more fun for me.
And I enjoy tennis because I love making new friends here. It's like a whole family.
Okay, and how did you get into tennis?
I joined tennis late. I joined sophomore year. And I only joined because I thought it'd be fun and all my friends were in it, so I was like, why not?
I'd actually wanted to do tennis in high school since 8th grade. So I felt like coming in freshman year was really nice because you needed no experience, so it was really good.
And is there anything that you have that you struggle with tennis?
In tennis or
Yeah.
because of tennis?
It's very different. Both.
Okay. Well, tennis, like any other sport, is really time consuming. So it definitely it's hard to balance academics and clubs and this sport. But once you get it together, it's really, really fun.
Yeah, same thing.
Thank you.
Now I am here with Myra and Jasmine.
For one, what do you like about tennis?
I like how it's an individual sport for me since I play in singles. So I'm most of the time alone.
Okay, and what do you like?
Exactly like Jasmine, I'm playing singles, so I feel lonely, but I still have friends around me.
How did you guys get into tennis?
I heard it from a friend, so I decided to come out with her and then try it out.
Well, I was currently in basketball, but basketball wasn't in season yet, so I had nothing else to do, so I came out.
Okay. And is there anything you struggle with in tennis?
Moving my feet.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I'm here with the head coach of tennis, Coach West. What do you like about coaching the girls?
There's a lot of things that I like. One thing in particular is seeing the improvement that our girls make. I've never had a girl that's come out that's picked up a racket really before, and they can barely hit the ball when they do, and the improvement that they make within a couple minutes to a week to a month to a season to a few years is just amazing. It's unreal. The dedication that these girls put in every day is really inspirational to me. It's awesome to see the improvement that these girls make. We've had a great season this year. And again, it's a bunch of seniors that started as freshmen or even sophomores that had never picked up a racket before. And they're second place in league with only 2 losses overall, going into the second round of CIF as of this moment. It's just amazing how much work and dedication that they put in. I love it. I absolutely love it.
How do you feel that your girls are always taking the win?
Well, as I said, the dedication and the work ethic really shows. We play other schools in our league and in our district that, have similar background kids, but we just work harder. We know that nothing's ever given to us, and we've got to earn everything that we get. And that's really the reason why these girls compete so well. They just are willing to put in work for a sport that they love and for each other and for themselves and for the school. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Now that you've watched the interviews, you know what some of our top varsity girls struggle with. You also know that they work very hard to take that win. Keep making progress for next year's season, girls. Now back to the studio with Jonathan and Meredith.
I find it interesting that some people join sports and others join clubs in order to meet new people and welcome new ideas, but no matter what you're interested in, you can find something here at Century. There are so many clubs and electives here at Century that students don't really know about. But now we have one last video to fill you in about one of those clubs. Here's Ashley Tarula and Jackie Melendez to fill you in on the Polynesian Club. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Jackie. And I'm Ashley. Today we made a video about one of our unique clubs here at Century. What club, you may ask? Well, of course, it's Century High School's Polynesian. Here in this video, we interviewed the coach Melissa and some of their students. Check it out.
Polynesian means region of many islands. Polynesian was made up by a group of people in the Pacific Island, Hawaiian, and Eastern Island. There are many different Polynesian dances, but one dance that is used here at Century is Tahitian. Tahitian dance is known to have fast beat, drums, and to have quick motions. As well, what they wear is mostly a black pareo, which is tied around the waist on the right side, but there are different colors and variety of pareos. As well, for accessories, last assembly we wore blue pareos with leaves around our waist, and our hair had flowers on. Every time these girls had to perform, they had to have their hair in a certain way. For example, they need to braid their hair overnight because the next day they had to have these really tight waves. The most common moves that the girls do here is ope, farapu, tairi, afata, and baru.
It's my first year.
What made you join?
Well, I'm a senior. It's my last year, so I thought, why not?
How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I feel supported by everybody that's in there, so yeah, I feel good.
Yeah. I'm here with Coach Melissa, the instructor of Polynesian. Coach Melissa, what made you teach here at Century?
I actually came to Century High School. I graduated from here, and I did Polynesian here, so that's why I wanted to come work here and do what I love doing in high school, but now as a job.
How long have you been dancing for?
I've been dancing for 10 years now.
And last question, how do you motivate your students to push themselves and to succeed?
I motivate my dancers by telling them that it takes a whole team to get better. All of them individually need to work on specific things, but it takes a whole team together to look their best.
Have you been Polynesian?
I have been in there for 3 years.
What made you join?
I came to see my sister in a solo competition, and I decided to join.
How do you feel about it?
It actually feels pretty good. I'm pretty in love with this little club.
Thank you.
These girls are always supportive to one another and always care for each other. They're like an ohana, which means family in Hawaii.
Okay. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Polynesian Club sounds like so much fun, but unfortunately, I can't move my body like that. But the girls in Polynesian seem really nice, and I know that they will welcome anyone who might be interested in learning more.
Well, and that brings us to the end of this, our first podcast. We hope you've enjoyed watching and have learned something about Century that you didn't know before. In future podcasts, we'll continue showing you the gems and jewels of all the opportunities you have here at Century. But before we go, we feel like we need to acknowledge our primary sponsors.
What? We don't have any sponsors? Oh, well, that's awkward. Anyways, we hope you enjoy our very first podcast. And until next time, make sure you're checking our Inside Scoop broadcast and keeping an eye out for the next edition of Beyond the Scoop, which should be available on January the 25th.
And if you have any suggestions about future stories here on Beyond the Scoop, you can submit them to beyondthescoop@chs@gmail.com. Until next time, make good decisions.